Hello and welcome back to another video. Okay, so following on from the previous video, which is my XP build. Now, whilst I was gathering these parts, I came across a couple of graphics cards on eBay. Now, the first one I bought was this. Now, this is brand new old stock. Even though the box has been opened, the actual contents are still sealed. And I just thought, you know, today I'm going to whack this in because I've had this for about a month now and I've had this up and running for a good few weeks now. Currently at the moment, as you can see, Tomb Raider 2, it works really well with the integrated graphics. Now, the integrated graphics are Intel RG31/G33. And I've ran a few games and they perform really well, but I just thought I'll give this a bit of a shot today. I've never had one of these in there back in the day. And what we'll do, we'll just have a quick look around the box. So it's a FX 580. Quadro PCI Express 512 megabytes and DDR3. Now on the side it says the 27th of January 2010. So that's how pretty old this is. So it's PNY Quadro FX 580, 512 megabytes, which I've just said, PCIe DDR3 dual DVI with VGA adapter. So I don't know where it's come from. Boagra 573. So yeah, I never really had decent graphics cards back in the day. I think I did once own a 3DFX one. So in the box we have, I'm going to have to get these, you have to excuse me while I do this because this is the only way now. I've just lost them. I've just had them, I've just lost them. Picked them up, I put them over there. I put them back. I put them in here. I closed the drawer. I scratched my ass. I looked down there. I looked down there. I looked over there. I looked over. Wow. Cut! Right, I kid you not, this is no joke. This is how I can see a very small print without the use of, well, I'm not going to say reading glasses, but anyway. So these are a cheap pair of reading glasses from the albeit, and you can just see there. Hello! 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 Today I'm going to put a new graphics card in this computer! Anyway. It's like fucking watching in 4K. Wow. So, Binks, don't go in that bedroom and fight. Package contents, NVidia Quadro FX. I've just said that. So, drivers, Microsoft Windows Vista. Ooh, boo. 32-bit and 64-bit. Windows XP 34 and 64. 2000 and Linux 34 and 64. Installation guide. Pardon me. Basically what I've just told you. So, minimum system requirements are XP, Intel Pentium 4, which that is more powerful than AMD, system memory 512, VGA, DDR, 100 megabytes of available disk space, and one free PCI Express. 3 years warranty, which is fucking gone now. All these telephone numbers here. For various, I can't even see, for various countries are non-existent. Anyway, enough of that shit. Let's see what we've got. So we have a DVI2. I originally thought that was a HDMI, but it's a game port. You can just see that there. There's that end. Now it's got a DVI2, a VGA adapter. Now when I had troubles with the other computer, I had to use this. So there's one in there. And then there's the other end. So I'll need that because it's DVI only out. And I only have a VGA monitor. Oh yeah. We've got underneath the packing, hiding away, installation CD. And a Quadro quick installation guide. Now it requires a 500 watt power supply, so when I built this machine, as you've seen in the previous video, there is a 500 watt power supply in there. mainly because of the IDE changeover to SATA and stuff like that. And there we go, brand new in the box. Well, when I say in the box, out of the box and in the packet. So without further ado, come off quite easily that. Now I'm not going to bother putting one of those anti-static bands on, never had a problem. So there we have the little, that way isn't it, there she blows. Now I don't know much about it, to be honest with you. I was literally just like trolling eBay and this one came up, and I won't go on then, and I think it cost me £8.40, which I will put a screenshot on the screen for you now. There's the back of it, DVI and 2 game ports, and the massive heatsink of this graphics card. So without further ado, let's turn this off. Now I'm assuming Tomb Raider is not going to run any differently. If I'm not mistaken, as long as you had some sort of 3D accelerated graphics card, whether that be internal or whatever, I think it just ran. I've never had any problems playing Tomb Raider on like a stock sort of PC, if that makes sense. Oh, a bit of coffee. This was supposed to be an Amiga bug, by the way. All the characters off Amiga games. And Brian Dickinson, if you're watching, I haven't forgot. It's here. The Clive's Retro Bar mug. I still have it, mate, and I do still use it as well. Currently, at the moment, it's full of screws. I don't know why, but it's full of screws. Right, okay, so, let's get that in there before it falls off. Right, without further ado, let's turn this off. Okay, so we are all installed, and if I'm going to be honest with you, there was no point in filming the whole process because it took about 2 seconds. And if you've ever changed graphics cards in the past, you'll know exactly how quick it is. So, yeah. Right, okay, so I've still got to power this on with this because this PC is still work ongoing. The case, which is under here, like I've shown you in the previous video, the restoration process on the cosmetic sort of issues with it are ongoing. So the next video you see, it will probably be a different colour, maybe, I don't know. I may retro bright it, but I've got some plans for this, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, without further ado, let's turn this on and see if it blows me to the next room. Okay, we do have something on the screen. Take Tomb Raider 2 out. Installation CD. Is that better up there? So we know the VGA adapter works. Uninstall your existing VGA driver. Right, okay, so yeah, we do have a change of screen there. Oh, some crap in them drawers, absolute crap. Right, found new hardware. Okay. Come on, the one bloody. Oh yeah, what's this here? Right, install drivers. Let's just get straight into it. All these friggin' pop-ups. Windows Live 1K. I'm not interested. I turn that off. Action required, I know. There's one thing I found out about Windows XP. Obviously, there's no more support for XP. So after your 30 days expires, this sort of version of Windows just gives up the ghost and doesn't work anymore. Right, okay. Do you want to continue with setup? Click into one of those. So, okay. Professional graphics. Do I need to disable? No, just install it. Just install it. Can Windows connect to Windows Update to search? Not at this time. Oh, what am I getting all these bloody things here for? Another instance is already running. Okay, so found new hardware. Yes, okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, next. And yes. Installing driver components. Yeah, 20 days left for activation. I totally forgot, as I say last time, there's no more support for XP. So on the Al, YouTuber went and basically was given a code to put in, and it rolls it back 30 days. And I think that's what I've got to keep doing every 30 days, which is not a problem. But just to have an XP machine is pretty awesome in 2023. And I do have some pickups at the end of this video to show you. Some really cool pickup actually. It's a couple of games that I got for nothing as well. So I'll show you that at the end of the video. Now, in the previous video as well, I did have an issue where the blacks were purple. So if this issue is resolved with this new graphics card, it could be internally, but I've been told it could be the VGA cable. So let's get rid of that. Oh, come on. Okay, what's going on here? Oh yeah, we've got something looking a little bit better now. Yeah, I've got one game there that I am Binks, get out the bedroom. I am really excited for this game that I've bought. Sealed, although it's a budget version, it's still a sealed copy of the game. And yeah, it's possibly my favourite PC game of all time, or favourite franchise, I should say. Okay, we'll start the computer, or restart the computer. Bing, 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 bing. No signal. Now we have a signal. Foxconn. I've amassed, you know, as I say, in the past couple of weeks / months, I have amassed some seriously old PCs, or serious old PCs. So I've got the i3 under here, which is probably going to be the next video, and the Pentium MMX, that's still work on going as well. I'm still yet to get a picture, so I will possibly have to bite the bullet and just buy a cheap graphics card from eBay in the hope that it works. So that is work ongoing. Right, so what a noise, what a noise. All these pop-ups again. Okay now. Okay. Right, so do I need to disable my onboard graphics? Because this is now. Let me have a look. Properties. Oh, we've got the NVIDIA logo down there. Fucking pop-ups galore. Just fuck off. Okay, device manager. Go away with your 1K. I don't care. Right, so display adapters is the NVidia Quadro FX 580, which has now taken over. So I don't think I need to disable the onboard. I think it's just overtook it. So that looks really well. And let's just open the panel. So screen resolution, lowest it'll go is 8 by 6, that's 800 by 600 pixels, and the highest it goes is 1280 by 1024. Now, what am I hoping to get from this graphics card? Now, obviously it's not going to play a high-end game from back in the day. Let me just see, advanced settings, yeah, we don't need to. If you are a new casual, if you are an enthusiast or technical user, select advanced settings. This view includes all of the screens and options. Oh, I am an enthusiast. I am a fucking enthusiast. So, adjust the image settings, performance and quality, all the stuff that we know anyway. Let the 3D application decide. 20 days left. I know you told me before. Right, so let's get cracking with the knacking. Right now, I've got a few pickups, and in all honesty, I don't think that this graphics card enhances this game. So the first one is, and some of them I haven't played yet. A mate of mine gave me that, Titanic. Never played it, so I'll be having a look at that. And I've got Link's Legends in Sports 97. This one I bought. Now, the reason why I bought this is because originally I whacked that in, and every time it loads up, all the FM V-scenes, they sort of start and then just freeze, and then the sound starts glitching, and I've got to press escape. The game does work, it's just that the cutscenes don't. So originally I thought it was scratched, so I went out and bought that for about, I can't remember, I'll put it on the screen now. Now, the reason why I bought that is because one of my favourite Tomb Raiders of all time was actually included as a bonus CD, which is that. Unfortunately, I can't get it to fucking work. But I've got Tomb Raider 1, 2 and 3. Bit of an issue with Tomb Raider 1 as it comes into DOS mode, so it asks you to select Sound Blaster. Obviously, I haven't got a Sound Blaster, so I'm like, whatever. I've got no memories of that on a PC, just on the PS1, so that can just be shelved. Tomb Raider 2 on Venice, which is the best level on that game ever, so I'm slowly taking my time with that. And then obviously I've got Tomb Raider, hang on, that was Tomb Raider 3, well there's 2 anyway, and then I've got Tomb Raider 3, which I thought was one of the worst they ever made. Even the London rooftops were just, it was just a letdown. And I bought this. Now, back in the day, me and my little lad, when he was a young whippersnapper, was playing Motocross Madness, and I wasn't sure if it was 1 or 2, so I bought both of them anyway. So I bought that for a couple of quid. Again, I'll put that up on the screen. And when I bought this one, it hit me. This is the game we used to play. Now, fuck me, this is just amazing. Even a 2023 level, it still friggin' amazes me. So, but as I say, graphically, it says graphics card. It just says 8 meg. No like 3D accelerated stuff like that. So I don't know if it's going to run any faster, to be honest with you. But we'll put this on first, I think, and we'll give that a thing, yo. Mate of mine, Eric, gave me that. Link's 2003. Now, I don't like golf, if that makes sense, but I can watch it on the telly, and I can play it on the computer. I just cannot get into playing it actually, sort of like in real life. And I have got some copies. Now, there's no sort of issues with saying it nowadays, but one of the best shooters ever made on the PC. Now, I'm hoping it runs actually a little bit better than what it runs on the internal graphics. It's got to be, fucking drum roll, Soldier of Fortune. Now, I'm just going to show you that blank disc. And he's given me Soldier of Fortune 2, double helix as well. So, oh mate, I put Soldier of Fortune on tonight. Wow, what a fucking game, what a game. So, I've got one more pickup as well, which I'm going to do a separate video on this. Now, when I first came across this game, I didn't actively buy it. I was given a copy, and someone said, just take a look at that. It's like playing a movie. Now, I did actually religiously sit down and painstakingly swap all 4 or 5 discs in and out. And the game even looking at the front cover just brings back so many memories. Without further ado, it's Under a Killing Moon, Tex Murphy. Now you can see there, it's the Premier Collection. I don't think this was the initial release, but I've scoured eBay and there's not really any there. So, but this is the one I had back in the day. This is the Premier Collection is the one I had back in the day, and it is actually, it's quite a heavy thing, and as you can hear, all the gubbins are inside and stuff like that. So that's going to be a separate video, and there's quite a few sort of games in the series. I think there's around about 5 or 6 games. So I think I'm going to be playing, well, I'm not going to lie, you can download the whole pack for about £7 on Steam, and I'm hoping that runs on this. It says here, actually, it's just a quick look before I start waffling. Oh no, I can't even think, Joey. Do we need to get these back out? Do we need to get them out? Where have I put them? Come on, where have I put them? Oh my God, I've just had them in my hand. I have just had them in my bloody hand. Not in there. Not in there. I had them on, took them off. I've got a message on my phone. There they are.
Thanks lads, I'm back. Thanks lads.
Right, so this requires a 386 DX25 MHz, MS-DOS 5.0 or higher, Windows 95 in DOS mode, Super VGA display, 4 MB of RAM, 15 MB of hard disk space, a mouse, CD-ROM, and compatible with most sound cards. So when I was playing this back in the day, the machine I actually played it on was a Windows 98 machine. So if it doesn't work and I've got compatibility issues, there is no problem, because I'll just download the set off. In fact, I probably will download the set anyway, because I can just play it on my lappy at my leisure. So that, and also I can screen record it as well, so I can do a voiceover and stuff like that. But yeah, so anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to get the driver out. Thank you very much. And we're going to whack in. Oh, I hate doing that when you see these bend. The best motorbike or motocross game on a PC ever. Doesn't work on 3.1 as well, which is a little bit early, so yeah. Oh shit, Motocross Madness 2. What I'll do, I think I'll bring you a little bit closer to show you the graphical capabilities of this NVidia Quadro 580. Just give us a minute while I clear this. What? Oh, it's detected a change in your game, video hardware or driver installation. And we have the Quadro 580. So we'll go, yes please. I remember seeing that back in the day and I was just completely blown away by that. Just like, look at this, that's like a film, it's like you're watching the fucking telly. Unbelievable, honestly. Still amazes me to this day. Even though we've got like modern technology of 4K displays and stuff like that, it still amazes me. Current profile is Grey Puss, named after my favourite cat, which is called Grey Pusscat. So we're just going to have a stunt course, and there was so many bloody levels on this. I think that was probably my favourite one, because you could jump over the train. So vegetation collision, record race, normal. Yeah, brilliant game. Still holds up really well in 2023. Unless anyone else begs to differ that one, but oh wow, yeah. So just the sound, everything about it was just unbelievable. Yeah, I think when I played it with me lad, I think I'm going to guess, let me see, he's 20 now. So he would have been, let me see, I'm fucking shit at maths. Say he was 5, maybe 5 or 6. And I know you're watching, son, because I know you watch. We'll start off with the one we used to love doing. Oh God, I love that. I bloody love that. I'm not quite sure if has my has the purple issue resolved? I'll soon know when I put Tomb Raider 2 on. But comparing this to the onboard graphics, you'll just have to believe me, but this does run a lot smoother. I mean, it was smooth on the internal graphics, but this just runs, like the way it turns, it's smooth, it's not jagged. I should have really done a comparison, but who's asked? Yeah, so that was that one. Let's quit event. And what we're going to do now is I'm going to try Tomb Raider 2, I think. Quit Motocross Madness. Take CD out. And let's put in Tomb Raider 2. Right, so just before I load it, I'll show you what I get when I press the play button. Oh, that's a bit... Oh. See, that's what I get. Originally thought it was scratched. It glitches out and escape it, and it goes to the FMV scene, which again starts and then stops. So maybe I'm thinking, do I need to install codecs? Because I haven't updated any codecs on this. But yeah, what a game. What a game. So I'm currently at Venice, which is my favourite level. It's just, I don't know, it was just something about it. It was just, I think because it took me time, and I enjoy Venice as it is anyway. I've never been, but I just like it. Just like the gondolas and stuff like that. Even though it's full of fucking scammers and fucking whatnot. But yeah, it's a really nice place to look at. So, has my issue with the purpling been resolved? I mean, what an absolutely beautiful game. Someone here coming, isn't he? Have that, you scoundrel. What's the other Tomb Raider? Tomb Raider Revelation. Chronicles. That's it. Chronicles. So, yeah, I mean, I cannot sort of distinguish between the onboard graphics of the internal on the motherboard on this and the new graphics card I've just put in. So, yeah, I don't know. It looks beautiful. It looks absolutely beautiful. Really colourful. The nice birds chirping in the background, just dead ambience. It's really, really nice. I honestly think that the purple issue has been resolved. I'm pretty sure it has. Because the blacks were sort of deep purple in some places, and looking at it now, no, it's gone. So it must have been a problem with the internal graphics card. It must have just been on its way out. How do you get a flare? Soon be able to tell with a flare. Well, I know Soldier of Fortune definitely shows it. So in the next game, which is going to be Soldier of Fortune, we're going to be... do you know what I forgot to do? which doesn't matter because we're not doing a playthrough or nothing. There's a switch in the boathouse there you've got to hit, which opens a door in this window here, and yeah, it's no big deal. Yeah, it's that one. Tell you what we'll do, what I do enjoy doing. Right, let me just get, if I remember rightly, you can dive. Take a step back, take a run, jump, and then a dive. Oh, oh dear. Yeah, so the switch is in there anyway. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fuck Lara Croft off. I'm going to whack one of the best shooters of all time, Soldier of Fortune. Raven. That loads up differently. That loads up well better. Well better. Yeah, that is well better, that. So I had a few issues when I started this game, and obviously with all copied games, there's cracks and stuff like that. So I kept on wanting to play online or something, but I was given a bit of a crack code, and it worked. So as you can see, my name is Great Twat. Start game. Go on easy for now. So yeah, I got to this point and it was saying, please install something or can't find something. So, but I'll be able to tell. Oh yeah, that runs well. That runs nice and fast. Oh yeah, it does. You've just got to believe me. That is a phenomenal change from what was on board. It's just so smooth. It's just, yeah. That is a hell of a difference, that. Hell of a difference.
This isn't a military operation. I can't let you boys.
Right, let's escape that. So it was arrows, wasn't it, on the mouse? Wow. Oh yes. There was just something like, you know, back in the day when I played it, I was just like, so bloody violent. Actually, you don't need to use the keys really, you can use the mouse to go forward. Blow the legs off if you can see it on camera. There's one limb gone. Let's get his head. Wowzer. There's a game that is pretty similar to this, and it is called Kingpin. Take that. Yeah, Kingpin. I'm not sure, I'll have to double check if it was made by the same people, but let me just knock that down a bit so I can see better. Can you still see that? It is a little bit dark, so right, you can escape, go on. But yeah, what a bloody game. What a bloody game. Just... Let's go for his legs. Oh, wow. Come on, leg it. Leg it. Come on, get out the way. Yeah, graphically, it's still amazing. It is still a bloody amazing. See if I can get his head gone on camera. Bang. See you later. Arm gone. Let's get his other leg off. Get his other hand off. RoboCop. I don't like cops. And cops don't like me, or whatever he says. Yeah, this card has definitely made a difference. You've just got to believe me. Just got to believe me. Can we go in here? Locked. So yeah, as you can see, I'm only on the first level of this game, and didn't have that, you bunch of pricks. Off. Took his foot off on the way down. Oh yeah, this wowzer. Fuck off, you. Yeah. Made up with this. Made up with it.
Help me! Shut up!
Bink. Never played Soldier of Fortune 2, so that will be interesting. Very interesting indeed. You go in there?
He's in here!
He's in here! Oh yeah, grenades and everything. Point blank. Oh, what a shot. Took two of his arms off. Right, so we're back to the Coke machine I smashed before. And yeah, it's not a playthrough, we're not on this, it's just to basically show you how smooth it runs. Oh yeah, look at all these. Look at this. Get off you. In the toilet we go. I think I remember rightly, you can shoot the sinks. And all the water squirts out. I think. Yeah. Wow. Headshot. Oh no. I'm off. Anyone in the crapper? No. Right, I'm going to end this here because if I don't, I'm going to continuously play it and you're not going to friggin' want to watch me play all this. Just trying to think if there's any more games I can show you before I wrap up today's video. We've had Most Cross Madness 2, we've had the Tomb Raiders, and we have had Soldier of Fortune. So yeah. Yeah, I think I will wrap that up and do the outro. Right, so I've just whacked on a Midtown Madness just to see the graphical capabilities, and although it does run rather smooth indeed, I do still have, I think, I don't know how well it's going to show on camera, it's a bit of a purpley issue, so yeah. Nice though, because I can see the clouds. You can just see the clouds moving. So we go to options and graphic options, very high. Let's put them on very high. Best texture filter on, and go to OK, previous menu, and exit menu. Yeah, we do have quite a nice smooth. Yep. Maybe it is the VGA cable, I don't know, but it doesn't seem as bad. But yeah. Anyway, let's end this video. Right, so thanks for watching as always. As I say, the next video is going to be hopefully, well, when I say hopefully, I haven't been arsed lately, so I've got ideas for the case and the front sort of plate as well. So yeah, game wise as well, Kingpin. I'm going to get Kingpin. I've just bought Quake 3 Arena as well, and I will possibly get Quake 2 as well, because again, one of my favourite shooters back in the day. So I don't think there's anything else to bore you with. Oh, I've got given to me as well, very quickly. It's not PC related, but it's just as good. I got given by a mate in work the other day. That PSP. And 3 games, actually 4 games, there's one up here, no case, which is Snooker 2007. So I've got Need for Speed Carbon, Medal of Honor Heroes, and Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops Plus. Is it Plus? Portable Ops, whatever. Yeah, Portable Ops Plus. Yeah, works really well. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. I think I'm going to mod it and put a GTA, hopefully San Andreas on it. So yeah, I'm not going to waffle. More videos to come. I've got quite a lot of Amiga stuff to come as well. Got quite a few interesting things on case painting and keyboard painting and stuff like that. General modern old Amigas. More PC stuff, a little bit of modern stuff as well. Although I try not to put any modern stuff on here, but PCs, yeah, I've got a ton of them to get through. I've got a ton of Amiga stuff to get through, and more games and stuff like that. So as always, folks, cheers for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.
Nice shooting, son. What's your name?
Chewy.